Love is another name of the man of God, Jupiter is the biggest planet in the solar system. It is bigger and heavier than all other planets combined. It has equatorial diameter of 142.9 kilometers. Its average distance from the Sun is 774 million kilometers. Jupiter is covered with thick clouds. There is no solid ground on Jupiter. It is called as a giant planet which is made mostly of hydrogen and helium rather than 49 degrees. Jupiter takes 12 Earth years to complete one revolution and 10 hours to complete its rotation. It has a huge storm in atmosphere called Earth's Great Red Spot. Jupiter has 50 moons with an additional of 17 moons recently discovered and currently being confirmed. One of its moons, Ganymede, is the largest in the solar system. Saturn with the beautiful rings around it. Saturn is the sixth planet from the Sun, which has average distance of 1.4 billion kilometers from it, the farthest planet visible to the naked eye. Saturn has equatorial diameters of 125.36 kilometers. It takes 10.7 Earth hours for Saturn to complete a rotation and 29 Earth years to complete a revolution. Saturn is a cold planet. The temperature of the ay pinakamalamig na planet. Charot guys. Meron siyang umabot ng minus 176 degrees. Like Jupiter, Saturn is also a giant without a solid surface. It is composed mostly of hydrogen and helium. There are 53 known moons surrounding Saturn. Its largest moon is Titan. It is the second largest moon in the solar system. Next, Uranus. Uranus, the seventh planet of the solar system, and it's the first planet discovered by means of a telescope. Its average distance from the Sun, it's 2.9 billion kilometers. This planet is considered an ice giant because it's mostly made of frozen water, methane and ammonia, hydrogen and helium. Its average surface temperature can reach minus 215 degrees na lamig, guys. Uranus is the only planet that rotates on its side. It takes 17 hours to complete its rotation and 84 Earth years to complete its revolution. Its equatorial diameter is 51,118 kilometers. Uranus has rings too. There are 11 rings around it. The rings are dark, narrow, and widely spaced. The planet also has 27 moons, the largest of which is called Titania. Neptune, the twin planet of Uranus. Neptune is the 8th planet from the Sun and is first planet to be discovered using mathematical calculation before being confirmed by a telescope. Its average distance from the Sun is 4.5 billion kilometers. Neptune's rotation lasts about 16 Earth hours. It completes one revolution and around the Sun every 165 Earth days. This planet also has no solid surface and its temperature is minus 214 degrees, malamig dun. Mostly the same as Uranus. Its equatorial diameter is 49,532 kilometers. Neptune and Uranus are called twin planets because they have about the same size and mass. They have also both look blue-green because of the methane gas in their atmosphere. Neptune has 6 dark rings made up of very fine...
Methane.
Methane. fine particles of which is called Triton. Pluto is a dwarf planet beyond Neptune. It's used to be considered 49 degrees. Jupiter takes 12 Earth years to complete one revolution and 10 hours to complete its rotation. It has a huge storm in atmosphere called Earth's Great Red Spot. Jupiter has 50 moons with an additional of 17 moons recently discovered and currently being confirmed. One of its moons, Ganymede, is the largest in the solar system. Saturn with the beautiful rings around it. Saturn is the sixth planet from the Sun, which has average distance of 1.4 billion kilometers from it, the farthest planet visible to the naked eye. Saturn has equatorial diameters of 125.36 kilometers. It takes 10.7 Earth hours for Saturn to complete a rotation and 29 Earth years to complete a revolution. Saturn is a cold planet. The temperature of the